Look, launching meme coins nowadays is the fastest way to get rich. Honestly, it's gotten to a point where being a crypto millionaire from this, it's just not as crazy as it used to be. Like, seriously, I've personally pulled in over $1 million doing this, and I can even refresh it so you can see this is not fake. And I'm not sharing this to flex or anything, I just wanted to know that I've got actual results from this. Today, I'm going to break down my whole entire system for you, every single step. We're talking about how I pick the best launch platforms, how to get ideas that people actually want to buy, how to create the coins, how to set up liquidity pools, how to get people to actually buy, and of course, the most important step, how I profit from launching meme coins. So let's do it. Now, before we even start, I gotta be real with you about why 99% of people completely fail at this. They pick the wrong platforms to launch, they rush through their ideas, and then what do they have? A garbage coin that nobody wants to buy because it sucks, it's not funny, or it's just not about anything that is trending right now. So, first off, where do you launch? This is really important, and most people just mess it up completely. You've got all of these platforms, right? Like Pump Fun, Launch Lab, Boop, Bonk, literally dozens of them out there. But here's the thing, when you use those, you don't actually control your own liquidity. They're the ones in control, which means you can't really maximize your profits. Plus, these platforms are so simple to use that hundreds of coins are popping up every single minute. Just look at this chaos. It's absolute madness. Your coin is just gonna get lost in the noise if you launch here. So, what I personally use instead is Radium. Yeah, it's a bit more technical, I get it, but with the right tools, it's honestly not that hard. The biggest thing is you actually own your liquidity, which translates to way more profit potential for you. And on top of that, there's way less competition because most people are just too lazy to figure out how to launch on Radium. I've tried these other platforms before, and honestly, the results were just terrible. Like, barely any visibility, and even when a coin did okay, I couldn't properly manage the liquidity. With Radium, I can actually control everything exactly how I want it. It's simply way better. All right, now, this next step is where you make it or break it. Your concept, the idea behind your coin is literally everything. Get it right, and people will be throwing money at your coin. Get it wrong, and you just wasted a bunch of your time. Most people just pick some random garbage and then they're surprised when it flops. Like, even though crypto degens buy almost anything, you still need something that's at least funny or, about a trending topic. So, how do I find those winning concepts? I've got three ways I personally use, and I'm going to show you exactly how I do each one. My first move is always to check what's trending now on Dex Screener. I'll just go to their trending section and see what themes are popping up today. Here's something most people totally miss. Just because something was trending last month, that doesn't mean it's gonna work today. This space moves super fast. Sometimes stuff that was printing money last week is completely dead now. That's why I only focus on what's trending right now. What I do is browse through this list and try to think what funny idea or meme hasn't been turned into a coin yet. Like right now, let's say there are tons of dog team coins everywhere. So maybe I do something like, I don't know, Space Shiva or Galactic Poodle, something like that. Then to make a logo, I might use something like Canva or I could even use AI. But honestly, if you're just starting out, I wouldn't really recommend this method. You don't really know for sure yet what works and what doesn't, so this is for when you have more experience. I only started using this after I'd launched like 20 or 30 coins and really started to understand the patterns. Alright, so now, method 2, copy what already works. This is way better for beginners, and it's actually what I tell most people to start with. What I do is find coins that are performing well, but haven't totally blown up yet, something in the 50, 100, $200,000 market cap range. Then I basically just create my own version of that coin. Here's how I do it. I'll go to a platform like BullX or Photon, GemGen, Axiom, whatever you prefer. Then on their trending section, I'll find something with a decent market cap. So let's say this one, for example. I copy the address, go to explorer.solana.com, paste the address here, select this, and boom, I've got all the coin details, the logo, everything. I just right click the image, save it, and now I've got a proven concept ready to launch. This is smart because you're not just gambling. You're using something that's already shown people are willing to buy. I use this method for most of my launches just because it's so reliable. The key thing I look for is coins with good engagement, but not too much hype yet. Like if something's already sitting at $5 million market cap, it's probably too late to jump in. But if it's at $200,000 and it still has active trading, that's absolutely perfect for this method. But even this copying method, it can be a bit annoying with all the manual steps, right? So here's my absolutely favorite shortcut. One click copy. This is basically the same as the last method, but instead of doing everything by hand, I literally just click one button and the coin is cloned. To do this, I will use mintrush.fun on this copy trending coins page here. I just go through the list of trending coins, and when I find one, I click on Create Coin. Super easy. This is honestly what I use most of the times now because it's just so fast. I can literally have a new coin ready in like 2 minutes instead of spending 10 minutes manually copying everything. The cool thing about this trending list is that you can just hit refresh and see new trending coins. So you're always working with fresh concepts. They're actually performing well right now. So now I'm going to show you exactly how I launch with this copy feature. To do so, you would go back on mintrush.fun. So just browse through the multiple coins that are available. You see what you like. So for example, we're going to take this coin Doom. So you click on create token. So here, guys, this message is completely normal. It's standard procedure. So you can just proceed anyway, guys. So click on confirm. Understand, confirm. And just like that, guys, you just created your coin. So look, you got the token address. The next step, guys, would be creating the liquidity pool. So if you want to check, for example, your token on the Explorer, Solana Explorer, you can just click on the button and you're going to see all your coins information. So here it is, Doom, the token we just created, same token address a few seconds ago. So go back on Mintrush. Then, guys, what you're going to do, you're going to create the liquidity pool. So just click on the create liquidity pool button here. Then, guys, you're going to select your token. So let me just go browse through all the tokens in my wallet. Here it is. So then, guys, what you would do, you would put the SOL amount in the liquidity pool and the amount of tokens you want to put in the liquidity pool. So for the sake of this video, for example, I'm going to put 0.4 Solana in the liquidity pool. And the token amount, I would advise you to put always 900 million of your tokens. So make sure, though, it's 900 million and not 9 billion. Then click on add liquidity. So it's going to show you this transaction, guys, sorry. So you just click on confirm. That's basically going to create your liquidity pool. All right, guys, and just like that, your liquidity pool has been successfully created. There are a few ways I get eyes on my projects. I'll show you what I personally do. First option is DEX screener ads. Your coin pops up at the top of this trending list, which is really good because millions of people use this site. Plus, it gives you credibility. People tend to trust coins they see featured here. I've used this before and it definitely works. But the issue with this is it costs $300, which is quite expensive if you're launching multiple coins. When I was just starting out, I couldn't really afford to drop 300 on every launch, so I had to find other ways. So the second option is manual social media promotion. You know, posting on Twitter, Reddit, Telegram, Discord, all that. It's free, but it takes forever. And honestly, it doesn't work that great. I tried this approach for my first few launches and it was just exhausting. Plus, the results were just okay, nothing really that impressive. Thankfully, we still have a third option, which is what I actually use now, and that's automated social media promotion. So a platform that I've been using to automate the social media promotion process is dexhack.fun. So it's really straightforward, simple. You just got to copy and paste your token address in the box here. Then you just click on promote token. It's completely free. There's no fees. So look, guys, it's just verifying the token contract, checking the liquidity. And look, guys, successfully created. So I'm just going to wait 30 minutes to an hour and show you how the coin is doing. So I'm back at Mintrush. So I'm just going to go down to look how the coin is doing. And look, guys, it's absolutely crazy. So I'm just going to go on Dex Screener to show you the token. Here it is, guys. So we're at 555,000 market cap already, $555,000 market cap, which is completely insane, guys. So, oops, we didn't do this on purpose, but yeah, guys, the token is doing exceptionally good. You can look at the buys, the sales. Yeah, it's doing really, really good. To do so, you go back on Mintrush and look, guys, $23,000 in profit. So you just select 100% and you're going to receive all the profits in your wallet.